Nice to see you again. How are you doing?
I'm very good. How about you?
Oh, doing pretty well. A little bit better since the last time we spoke.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. You look happy. So tell me a bit about your game.
So I am so thankful that we got to talk last Wednesday, um, because we actually played a really good game on Thursday, and we ended up winning 3-1. So we did
Wow.
make the playoffs. So that is good news. And yeah, I didn't score, but I did get a nice assist. So, I mean, it was looking up a little better than I had been doing. So, overall, I think it was a pretty good game.
Very, very nice. And what did you use any of the techniques we talked about and we went through on Wednesday during the game or prior to the game?
So the breathing that really helped. It got me like I was kind of stressing out still before the game, even though I knew that I didn't really need to be. I was still kind of feeling a little stressed, and so I did the breathing. I tightened the muscles. I relaxed them, and um, I just kind of felt like the stress melt away almost, and made me feel a lot better. Definitely used it some more during the game when we had like some stoppages. I would find myself, I feel like I was automatically doing it sometimes. Like I wouldn't even really think about it. And then I'd find myself kind of tightening up and releasing and doing some nice deep breaths. And I feel like it really helped me kind of stay in control of myself during the game, seeing that it was such a big game.
Very, very good. And how did your teammates react to um, your different approach to the game?
So they didn't really say too much, but they were definitely happy when I made the assist. It was a pretty nice pass, so I got a bunch of congratulations on that, and it was the first goal of the game, so that was nice to kind of open up the scoring, and um, yeah, just they were really happy. Everyone was really happy. We had a little party after we won. Went out and had a nice time that night. And yeah, so far all the guys have still been real happy. They're all excited to be in the playoffs. And other than that, we really haven't talked about it too much.
And well, you said it was the first goal, but the game finished at 3-1. So can you talk to me about the other two goals, how everything went out?
So so we scored the first one, and then they came back pretty soon after that and scored, which tied it up. So that was a little bit frustrating. And
Mhm.
I feel like I felt myself using those breathing techniques kind of right after it happened. It kind of got me to relax a little bit, and um, I I didn't really play too much of a part in the last two goals, but I was kind of on the field drawing a man away. So I mean, I did have a little bit to play, but it was just a couple of really nice passes from some of the guys, and a nice shot to definitely finish off the third one. And yeah, it worked out well. Our goalkeeper did a great job after letting that one in, and yeah, it was a really good game overall.
Great. Okay. So, Matt, I'm really happy that you guys won and made the playoffs. It's really, really, really good.
Yeah, Phil, thank you. I'm definitely happy that we could do that too.
So, what's up next? So, you already made the playoffs.
So they give us a week off
Okay.
in between the playoff or in between the end of the regular season and the playoffs. So we didn't have a game yesterday. We just kind of practiced a little bit all week. Pretty good practices. Everyone was feeling a little bit better, joking, laughing around again. Um, seemed to be doing nice. I did tell a couple of my teammates about the breathing techniques. Um, let them know that it helped me, and um, I don't know if they used it or not, but I definitely let them know about it, and yeah, it's kind of just been a nice relaxing week. Not too much with school, not too hard in practice, and hopefully we'll be ready for next Thursday.
Next Thursday, the next game.
Yep.
Nice. You have a
So,
complete weekend to yourselves.
exactly. We get a nice weekend to relax, and then a couple hard practices next week, and then be ready for Thursday.
So when you say hard practices, what do you like refer to?
Usually when we have usually during the season, most of the time our practices are kind of just us going out there, just kicking the ball around, maybe doing a small scrimmage or something, just kind of working on our touches and passing between each other. But when we have a big game, we'll do a little more structured practice. We might work on some formations or some tactics that we might use during the game, because otherwise it's usually not everyone can make all the practices because of schoolwork and exams and stuff like that. And so for the most part during the season, we just kind of go out there and get used to playing with each other. But on games like before last game, we had one where we talked about some things that we might want to do during the game, some tactics, some set piece plays and that sort of thing. So I feel like it's not really a hard practice, just a little more structured, I guess.
Okay, perfect. That sounds nice.
Yeah, I think it's good to have the structured ones. Sometimes it helps us get out of some jams sometimes.
Definitely, and a little bit of confidence for all of you guys. That's really really good. Um, do you remember the first thing we did in our first session together? I brought up a performance profile.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm gonna send it to you really quick, a blank form again.
Okay.
So what I want to do is, or the idea behind sending you this performance profile again and having you fill it out again, as for a second time, is to compare, okay?
Okay.
So we already have our first performance profile we talked about 3 weeks back. So I want you to fill it out again and compare it once again and see how far we've come in these 4 sessions and how far we can keep going in future games and in your future career if you keep playing soccer.
Okay.
So I'm pulling it up right now and sending it to you, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. You should receive it in a few seconds.
Okay. Do you know if it's going to show up here or in my email or?
I'm trying to send it to your email right now.
Okay.
I wanted to use it. Yeah, it's not working.
If you bring it up, you
Okay.
might be able to screen share it.
Really?
Yeah, I think if you open it up and then go onto the left,
Oh,
and then
yeah, we can do
the
that.
second one from the top, I think, should screen share it.
Here it is. You are excellent.
Perfect.
Okay. You can see that?
Yes, the only thing that I can't see are the two bottom ones.
Okay, so you might want to draw it on a blank piece of paper, or just write the different I forgot the word. The different characteristics, and just from a scale from 1 to 10, you can write it down, and we'll discuss it and compare it to our first one. Okay?
Okay.
So when you're done writing the first ones you see, you tell me, and I'll scroll down the screen.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have skills, composure, determination, and concentration.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Okie dokes. If you want to take a few minutes. Desktop Google Hangouts. And I did something that's not supposed to be, was not meant to be. Here, I'm sharing yourself. And how there we go.
Okay.
So take a few minutes and just fill it out. And when you're ready, we'll go over it.
Okay.
Good to go?
Yep, good to go.
Okay, so what's your take on confidence?
So I went ahead and went with an 8.
Okay.
I think that scoring this last goal, or not scoring the last goal, but setting up this first goal in the last game, definitely helped me feel more confident. It made me kind of feel like I was back to my normal self almost, even though I didn't score. I feel like I was close to scoring, and just that at least an assist was better than I had been doing. And so I definitely feel a little more confident. And I think feeling a little more relaxed during the game helped me feel that way too.
That's very, very nice. Last time you went ahead and scored a 6, and you mentioned that I'm just here trying to bring what we talked about. And you said you had lost a lot of confidence because of your current performance.
Yeah.
So that's very, very good seeing that you went up and.
Yeah, I feel like I'm back to a little closer to normal for sure.
Awesome. So how about commitment?
I went ahead and scored a 9 because I feel like after talking through everything and being able to make the playoffs, and I feel like we're all the whole team's on the same page, and we're all ready to try to win this championship.
Awesome. We also went up in commitment. That's amazing. You're already committed to your team. You're very committed to your team, and you're fraternity brothers. So that's very, very good that this is still up to par.
Yeah.
How about discipline?
Discipline. I scored an 8 again.
Okay. So we need to work on that.
Yeah, maybe a little.
A little. It's a good score though. It's a very good score. You guys don't miss a practice. You don't miss a practice. You're very, very, very conscious and worried about everything that's going on. So that's still perfect.
Good.
So concentration.
Concentration. I put an 8.
Wow.
So yeah, I feel like the breathing techniques while I was relaxed, kind of helped me to focus on the game a little bit more. And like I said, I was able to at least make a nice pass and get an assist. So um, I don't think some things still did get to me. A few things I noticed that I was paying attention to the crowd a couple of times. But for the most part, when I would do that, I would kind of try to slow down and breathe again, and it seemed to help.
Okay. Anything else other than crowd noises that
Um,
might distract you a bit?
uh, not too much. I mean, maybe a couple of things some of the players said or something like that. I might have heard, but none that I really remember
Okay.
in particular.
Okay. That's nice. That's really good. I'm really happy with this one. I have to admit. Really, really happy.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I can concentrate a lot better than I was.
How about determination?
Determination, I put an 8.
Okay. Seems to stay pretty much the same. You said that you were determined to fix your behavior, mostly that you felt that you were not there for your teammates. How do you think you're at this point? Like, how are you feeling today? Like from
Um,
last game until now?
I feel a little bit better. I still think that really my role is a scorer usually, and I'm still not scoring. But I do feel like I'm still working for the team. Like I got an assist last game, so that's something positive. So I don't feel like I'm necessarily letting them down as much now, but I don't think I'm helping them as much as I could. I really think I need to get back to scoring before I kind of feel like I'm doing all that I can do.
Okay. How about skills?
Let's see, skills. I put um, a 9 again, just because I really haven't been focusing on kind of improving my physical skills so much, but on the mental side of skills, I definitely relaxation. I can relax a little better than I was before,
That's
which is
good.
nice.
How about composure?
Composure. I put a 9. I felt like being able to take those deep breaths and relax kind of kept me a little more in the moment and kind of grounded and just
Okay.
able to focus mostly on the game and not on missing the shots or on the other things that could get in my head.
Perfect. And motivation?
Motivation, I put a 9 again. Um, I think we're really as a team as a whole. I think we're ready to kind of take that step and hopefully do well in the playoffs here and come out with a championship.
Very, very, very good. Okay, that's awesome. Very good. I'm really happy with this. Really happy with your composure, really happy with your concentration coming back to where you want it to be.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad as well.
Very, very happy with that. Another thing I want to talk to you about is to go over, we've talked about a lot of breathing techniques and relaxation techniques, um, which I'm really happy yet again, I'm mentioning this a lot, that you're able to dominate them and to incorporate them into your everyday life. As you mentioned, you were doing it automatically, so that's really good. Although I would like for you to do it consciously, like you know, as I mentioned in the third session, that you're in control.
Hmm.
Okay. What I want to go over with is something you just mentioned, is that even though you feel you're there for your team, you still need to go back to scoring.
Yeah.
So maybe you're not, as you mentioned, you don't feel that you're letting them down, but you want to be more active in a scoring role rather than an assisting role. I'm making a parenthesis. I'm very proud of you because um, you went out of your comfort zone to actually have another role in the game in order for you guys to win. So that's really good. That's really something I'm really proud of, and something that I encourage you to keep in consideration to keep doing, because eventually that would give you the confidence to actually start taking shots again. Was going to lead me to the next question. During the game, how many um, shots you took, or at least tried to take?
Um, I didn't get too many. They had for us scoring 3 goals. That was pretty good because they had a pretty good defense. Um, and I didn't I remember one for sure that I took, and I hit hard and high, but it was a pretty long shot, and I was a little rushed, so I wasn't too worried about it. It wasn't like an open goal that I missed or something like that.
Okay.
Um, but other than that, I don't think I really had too many other shots. Um, we were we were kind of possessing the ball more in the middle of the field and didn't really only got it up on a few attacks, and luckily we scored on most of those. So um, like even my pass kind of came from outside of the box, so I didn't get too much work inside the box, which is where I'm kind of used to doing my scoring and that sort of stuff, or at least close to the box. But yeah, so I guess just really the one shot that I can think of.
Okay. Just one shot. You were not worried about not making it because it was a tough shot. Good defense from the other team. So I'm hearing a lot of confidence in you. So that's amazing. Okay. So last time we also did an imagery exercise, and I want to bring this back again. Okay. I want to bring this back because I want you to visualize yourself making or taking these shots.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe one day that you're at home, you're not doing anything, just sit down 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes, and just pick a scenario. Pick any game scenario that you've been in. You can recall a scenario that you've been in, preferably starting off with a good one, like a positive one,
Okay.
okay? And I want you to visualize yourself taking that shot over and over again. Last time we did a couple scenarios, and we started off with a positive and then complicated the scenario a bit.
Hmm.
For you, I'll just take 10 minutes and just go over like a movie. It's like a little script. You
Okay.
you script it out, you like get in the zone, you're there, close your eyes, relax, and just visualize yourself in a game scoring. You want to take that role, you got to visualize yourself taking that role. That's got to be a priority, okay?
Okay.
That's what you want, if that's what the team needs as well. Okay.
Hmm.
So what I want to do is I want to go through um, some imagery exercises, but this time I would like for you to write a script. You, not me.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna write down, take 5 minutes, write down a short script. You can recall, as I mentioned, a game experience that you had. Last game was, I think it's the best scenario. It's the fresh memory. It's it's a confident booster because you were good, you were happy with your performance. So I would pick that scenario and try to script something around it
Okay.
and visualize yourself scoring. Okay, if you have a document, you can try and put it in Word, and we can screen share. And what we're going to do is when you're done writing it, I'm going to read it to you so you can visualize, because you're reading it. It's tough. So
Okay.
take 5 minutes. It doesn't take that much.
And so I'm just really just writing up what I would say to my how I would have you read me leading me
Exactly.
through. Okay.
Exactly. Just think about, here I am leading you anyway. Think about that shot that you took.
Okay.
Just recall your feelings, recall how you felt, recall all the defense, everything, and just write it down. Pour it out.
Okay.
The ending is going to be the different one.
There we go. Okay. Okay. I think I got it.
Let's go at it. Let's see what you got.
Okay, so let me try screen sharing. Can you see it?
Not yet, no. I think you have to save it first in your desktop, and then.
There we go. I think I got it.
I see a blow. Here we go. It's getting there.
I guess I have to grant the program access.
Oh yeah, I had a.
Let's see here. There we go. All right. Let me try one more time. Is it working now?
Nope. I just see a lot of mouse clicks. Okay, Matthew is presenting to everyone. Interesting.
Let me try this one more time.
No. Now I don't know if it's my computer. Did you save it on your desktop or as a file?
It gave me the option to just share Microsoft Word, which is what I did. Let me try saving it real quick. All right. Now, can you see it?
There we go.
Perfect.
Now I can see it. That's awesome. Okay. So let's just do some breathing, deep breathing.
Okay.
I can't see you, but I trust you that you will take deep breaths and relax. And I am going to coach you through or read your script. Okay, so it shall be a little bit easier for you to visualize because it's a vivid memory. Okay, so let's take a shot at it so you can feel the exercise and grasp the idea behind it, which is that I want you to be able to use this and just provoke a little bit of thought process in you so you can use it in future occasions and use it, for example, your skill acquisition. You don't actually work on your physical skills because you don't have to, but in future occasions or any given moment during practice or a relaxing moment in your house, you can go over some plays or you can go over some moves that you haven't tried in a while. Anyhow, so let's go to the breathing part. So take a deep breath for me. Take another one. And let's see. Shane passes you the ball. You can feel your heartbeat start to race a little bit faster. But then you remember to breathe. You take in a deep breath and exhale, relaxing your body. You take 2 dribbles to the right as a defender comes at you from the box. Now that you are around him, you can see the goal. The goalie looks so small and the net looks so big. You shoot and feel the vibrations through your leg. The ball rockets off your foot. It is headed straight for the top right corner. The net bulges as the ball passes the outstretched hand of the keeper. The crowd goes wild. All you can hear is someone screaming, "Goal!" I won't scream. Deep breaths. Savor the moment. Enjoy the moment. Celebrate. And we can come back.
Alrighty.
A few pointers. Well, no. First, let's see. How did you feel in the moment?
I think I felt pretty good. I could almost feel the vibration in my leg, and I kind of felt my heart start beating a little faster when you said that, and it felt good though.
It was a familiar feeling.
Yeah.
You mentioned something. This is the tip I wanted to give you because actually, my vision for this exercise was like, if you were going to take my place, what would you say to yourself? Okay, so uh, you mentioned something about you being comfortable in the box. It's a familiar space for you. It's a place where you immediately realize that you have to attack, that it's go zone. Okay. In the script you made, you mentioned defense coming coming towards you. So that's perfect. I love that. What I would recommend for that same script or in future visualizations, it's for you to go into that zone that you're comfortable in.
Okay.
Okay? Since I'm not there to make you uncomfortable, I want you to visualize everything that's familiar for you. Okay, so in future scripts or in future visualizations, you might want to visualize yourself in the zone. Keep the defenders coming. Keep them coming because they're always going to be there. But go into that place that you know, that you're comfortable with, and that you actually realize and associate that, hey, it's go time. I need to shoot, or I need to move faster, or I need to run. Okay? Because that's your, before the box, I assume it's all your preparation for that shot. And when you're in the box, it's like, go time. Let's move.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your familiar zone. That's what you want to work with. That's the role you want to assume in the team. So I want you to go at it. I want you to go to be aggressive in your visualizations. Just feel the adrenaline, feel the drive. Okay?
Okay.
Sounds good to you?
Sounds good.
So bringing back that script again. How would you say it? How would you edit that script to incorporate that comfortable or known zone to you?
So, do you just want me to reread it and then just kind of add what I would have added?
No, let's edit it together. We'll do it together.
Okay. So, let's see here. I mean, I might add, so instead of just Shane passes me the ball, maybe he passes it to me in the box.
That sounds great. You're already there, so that sounds perfect.
Okay, so in the box. Okay, and then I can feel my heart race a little bit faster, but I remember to breathe. I think that's good.
Yeah, that's anticipation building up. Yeah.
Relaxing. Take 2 dribbles to the right as a defender comes at you, and don't need from the box because we're already there. Now that you're around him, you can see the goal. The goal looks so small, and the net looks so big.
The outstretched hand.
Yeah, the vibrations, top right corner, net bulges, Crowd goes wild. All you hear is someone screaming goal. I might also add how I feel, maybe.
That's good.
I feel overjoyed. Maybe should I kind of add in that we're going to the playoffs?
You could. I wouldn't actually add it specifically to this exercise because I want you to keep it as something you can constantly use. So if we use a specific thing such as the playoff instead of how you're feeling, it might be counterproductive. So
Okay.
let's just stick to what you're feeling in the moment and how emotionally and physically.
Okay. So I feel overjoyed. And jumping around spring. Okay, I just kind of added that I felt overjoyed and that I was jumping around and yelling with my teammates.
Celebration, that sounds great. That's amazing. That's very, very good. So you want to keep that, and indirectly, this exercise will help you, or well, not indirectly, directly, it will help you to visualize more scenarios. Okay, what I wanted you to realize was that, as I mentioned before, it's you having control over everything you do. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're conscious about something, you're conscious about what you have to do better. So you have to be, or it would be ideal for you to be conscious about the things you are doing to get you better and to get you where you want to be. Okay, we have made a lot of progress, so we want to keep this going. And I wanted you to give you two simple rules and two simple tools, not rules, tools that you can keep using without having to make reference to any literature or to anything in particular. It just takes 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. You visualize, you're there, you feel it. It's a familiar feeling for you. If you need to relax, you just take your iPod with you or your iPhone, Spotify, Pandora, whatever it is that you use nowadays. And it's two simple tools that you can keep using day in and day out. Okay, so as I mentioned before, I don't know if you have any other feedback that you wanted to chip in on the tools, or
I just think that I think the imagery was nice to kind of feel those feelings again and kind of raise my confidence a little bit. And I really like the breathing techniques and being able to just kind of relax and calm down and kind of take the game as it comes. And I just think I'm really excited for the playoffs.
awesome. What I want you, or what I would like for you to do, now that you have like little hints of how to write a script in imagery, we did a generic script in terms of a vivid memory. What I would like for you to do, and this might be your homework, is that to write a script and visualize yourself little by little. Like if you were, you remember biology class that you had to dissect a frog and see the inner parts and organs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I want you to do is dissect the movement that you do to take a kick.
Okay.
Imagine something like yourself standing in the field, and it's like a zoom in camera. A zoom in camera to your leg, inside your muscles, everything. Just be very vivid about it. How it is that you feel kicking the ball. And
Okay.
then we incorporate you making the goal. But be
Okay.
familiar with that kick. I know you're confident in your strength. I know you're confident in your skills. So I want you to keep that and use it in your favor.
Okay.
So your homework is going to be to write this imagery script dissecting the kicking move. And that's what you're going to keep. Both of those scripts, you're going to keep them and you're going to play them over and over again because they're going to be somewhat generic. It's something you can repeat this season, next season, and any other intramural games. And you can edit it to your favor, to whatever it is that you're living in the moment or it's preoccupying you in that moment.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
I have to say, I am really, really proud of you. I enjoyed working with you.
I enjoyed working with you too. Thank you so
And
much.
it's amazing. I can't wait to hear from you and see how far you came in the playoffs. Hopefully, I'm receiving an email saying that you're champions.
Yep, I hope so too.
So, Matt, best of luck. You have all my contact information. Anything you need, feel free to contact me again and keep me posted on the outcome.
Okay, I will. Thanks again so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All
Best
right.
of luck.
All right. Bye.